Hey guys, so I am so excited about this. I have not been on YouTube. I've been taking a YouTube break. If people are wondering, well, does this mean you're back? I don't really think so. I'm just really happy about this, and it was too good not to share on a show. If people are just curious as to what happened to my other channel, it is privated. I have done it for mental health reasons, and I'm not going to talk about that further. But I'm really excited about this situation. So I am part of a flute choir as part of my therapy, and I treated myself out to this. This is a nice thing. So anyway, this is the least expensive flute you can purchase. That's an Alto, and it's from China. Literally, I'm being trolled so bad, but you know what? That's fine. We all have to have something, and I actually have concerts coming up, and I need an alto flute. You cannot play the alto part without an alto flute. So, yeah. But yeah. So let's open it up, and I will let you guys know because I don't know if it's gonna work or how it is. I'm surprised I got this because I've been really fighting to get this alto flute, and it's been really hard, and I have not been able. If you were to ask me, would you purchase an alto flute from China again? So far, I could tell you I wouldn't bother with it because it's just too hard. But obviously, you don't purchase something like that. Hey, Dulcadora, how are you? You don't purchase something like this from China because you have a lot of money. Okay, so usually altos go for a lot, like 1,500 is the cheapest on the market. Well, I got this down to $500. That's how much this one costs. So let's see. So this is the case it comes in. I'm actually pretty good. Things are going pretty well, except for my housing situation. But I've been taking. Oh wow, it's like super nice. Actually, so far so good. Like, look at this nice case. It's very good quality so far. Actually, I'm surprised. And then it comes in this like thing here, which is interesting. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Thank you. I want people to know I did not delete my channel. I'm just taking time. I'm not going to go back on my Mommy Cast channel. I don't think at this point, but if I do, it will be after Christmas. Because I'm not going to even necessarily be back on here. So it has these little things, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because I'm so excited. Holy cow. Kathy. Oh my god. This is amazing. Now I don't see a cleaning rod. I'll have to get one. Oh no, it's one. Is it here? I think there's a cleaning rod. Oh, let me check. Yes, there is. There's a cleaning rod. Oh my god. So this is the cleaning rod. I'm excited about the cleaning rod. Are you joking? That's my teacher is gonna be so amazed because I thought they might think I was just making it up that I was getting one, because I kept saying, I'm getting it, guys, like so excited. And it never came. So the company is Joe Leland. So most people will tell you not to purchase this. It's beautiful, absolutely. Okay. This is beautiful. Oh, there's these little things. Okay. I don't know. Will it work without being serviced? I will find out. It comes with both a so if you guys are wondering where I got this, I got it from eBay. Why did it not come? Because it went to this place called Mail Innovation, and Mail Innovations by UPS. I missed the concert. I couldn't practice. It got me very depressed. I was extremely depressed because like I was supposed to play the alto part and I really wanted to. I was very excited and I couldn't. This is I believe it's Crumpernickel, but I'm not. Oops. Okay, this is not good. All right, there you go. And you can tell it kind of a little cheap, but for what it is actually really nice, sweet, very, very good. Okay, so we've got like a full straight head mouthpiece here. So I'm going to try both for people. So this is, I've never actually played except for in my flute choir. And then we also have the curved headed mouthpiece right here. So yeah. But what I do also want to say is that I'm actually taking a break from Reborn Dolls right now because of well, let me just make sure that this, yes, the little thing here that is the tuning seems to be working, I think. I just want to check that out. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm a little confused. I'm very confused, actually. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know what I prefer, if I prefer a straight head. It's beautiful. Holy cow. All right, so it seems like I'm stretching quite a bit to so I'm going to try the curved to see how that works for me better. And the curved will just it's the same sound all right. Like, this is weird. It, like, is popping up, like, quite a bit of airtime there. And I'm like, "What's that about? Huh. I don't think that's supposed to be like that." So that needs adjust, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It just looks like it needs, like, an adjustment or something. Uh, because it's, like, popping up, like, super far from the thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to play the bolero. So I actually got so this definitely needs adjustment, I believe. I actually don't know if it needs adjustment or if that's just the way it is. If it's just, but it just does seem like it's a lot further high from the. I actually, there's a flute center in the nearest city, one of the nearest cities to me. I'm gonna bring it to get adjusted anyways. I don't. It's not gonna be something that precipitates me returning it in any way, but it's, we knew because it's actually engaging properly. It just might need like a little adjustment, which is not. I don't know if it's gonna be like a hard repair or a soft repair, but I don't really know. So, um, hmm. So we don't know, but it's working anyways. So it's not like like I feel comfortable bringing it to the next class and being able to play it. Like I'll be able to play it. So this is Alto flute method. I bought this. This also is um the Bolero, which is a song that I've been wanting to play by Ravel. So Maurice Ravel. Bolero, and this book is called Stellar Solos, and so we'll try it. Oh, I can't. I'm not used to playing it that low. Like, I don't know. So it does make this weird sound, like when you're doing the different keys, it makes this like weird. I don't know if it's. Hey S Karn, I got it. I can't believe it came. Like everybody's gonna know I'm not a liar now. They're gonna be so happy. And I'm just gonna go get it adjusted probably. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And it actually is pretty good for what I paid for it, actually. So if people don't know much about flutes and don't know how much things usually cost, like, P.S. What was said about, like, I'm so mad. I actually did work for this thing. So what they're saying is like, oh, and let me just give you guys some other good news, because like things have been a little crazy. Um so thank you. So I just want to let you know, because I was letting you guys know about how I was being audited. Well, I want to say that I feel very uncomfortable that people have gotten into my personal stuff regarding my finances and micromanaging whether I wear shoes or not, because they think that I shouldn't have a new pair of shoes from the bargain rack. Sorry, trolls, but this was really upsetting to me, because it's like I did not realize that people didn't know that people on welfare actually have feet sometimes and occasionally wear new shoes for, like, because it's unhygienic sometimes to buy the used ones, and they're very expensive. Because I looked, I was at Savers. Don't give it to me, man. So let me just say this. Sometimes, occasionally, people are people. And occasionally, I just I don't want to go into that negative area, but what I wanted to say is that the trolling has gotten so bad that I like actually, and harassment, I left. I was like, no, but then it got really bad where it started to affect my health insurance, and it started to affect like my home, and it started to affect. So this is why I left. I think people knew. I've been taking care of myself, and I'm not fully back. I just wanted to share this nice moment with you guys. But I want people, because people are going to wonder, like, hey, when are you coming back? I need more time. I'm not quite there yet. Um, so I'm not quite just basically get at is that, like, I'm not I'm not coming back for a while, but I just wanted to, enjoy this with you and let you guys know I'm okay. I was able Thank you. I was able to, like, I just want to make it clear that I was also able to get some things sorted. So the people, the person, had affected my health insurance and my housing. My housing is still really in a shamble. This is something that's really affecting me. So I'm not quite ready to be back, but they did some really bad stuff to me. So the whole thing with my health insurance and my income and all that weird stuff that they tried to affect, um, they have tried to impact my income twice now, as far as calling these agencies and stuff. And this time they've convinced them, or they had convinced them that I had a huge business in my home, and that I was not, that I was somehow defrauding. And they buddied up with a troll group where they said that I was defrauding the government. I was never audited by the IRS. I said audit. They assumed I meant IRS. That's not the case. Sometimes if you're getting certain help with health insurance, which is very expensive. And by the way, I did pay taxes. So I paid into a system that is designed to help people. So it's not like I'm just a freeloader the way that they're saying. I did actually have a job in the past and did pay taxes into the system that is designed to help people in my circumstance. I don't want to get into details as to whether I'm on this assistance, that assistance, but people really trolled me and just got into, like, my head. They got into my finances. It's not their business. It's very disgusting. Making fun of me for buying like a pair of shoes or getting gifted a pair of shoes that I needed for the holidays. It's not like I have a bazillion of them. All right, whatever. Like I have 2 feet, so I need 2 pair, one on this side and one on that side. So anyway, it's kind of funny. I don't know. I'm just kind of joking because it's like crazy. But like, but basically, I think people are stupid, and it's I don't like, and I just don't know what to say. I don't. It's none of their flippin' business, like where people get what and who got them this and if they purchased that, and they have all precipitated me not being able to work my way to more financial you know uh like independence. So basically my stalker and these people helping her has prevented me from like using social media as a viable option for working my way to a position of financial independence. Um, they're like doubting or alleging that I've defrauded and all this stuff. Well, let's just say what happened when I was gone. I tried to pull things together and things are going well. I ended up successfully proving with just doing an honest review of all my finances and, working with the system to working within their rules to like comply with what they wanted immediately, and all of the damage that they've done, particularly my stalker, has been as far as my health insurance and foods will be fixed, is already in the process of being put back to the way it was. Oh, I hate those. So that is, being so that's being taken care of. So that was already so I just want you guys not to worry. Oh, is Cassie going to have health insurance now and all? Because I was getting threatened from the system. Oh, you're not going to have health insurance now and all this, because they basically took away all my foods. They took away um my help, and that was over November, like when it was like Thanksgiving. So my Thanksgiving was like so sad. Like I literally was like I couldn't have the good foods, the healthy foods I needed. And I've been trying to make a difference. And when somebody takes your food away, you can only afford the unhealthy stuff that's like fattening, and they're like making just what? It doesn't matter. I took care of it. So it's just going to be one bad month. That's fine. Hey Joey, as far as the housing goes, I'm still working that out. I have a call with an attorney who is like gonna basically advise me today as to what can be done and maybe step in for free so I don't have to like keep paying money for an attorney, because it's hard to shoulder all the expenses. And that was related to what she did with my housing. So I am just such a trooper. Like I really swear to God, I'm not all this stuff that I've had to shoulder, like it's been, I don't want to get attorneys involved. It should have never happened, but what are you gonna do? It's gotten very hostile. My living situation's very hostile, and I believe that there's a number of things accumulating it, and the main reason was people were taking her calls. So now I'm not going to be homeless, but my housing situation is going to probably be contentious for a great while. It's very uncomfortable. I'm sad because I obviously want to be on a different outcome, but I have to fight. So, hey, how are you? I'm actually pretty good. Things are starting to fall into place. People are starting to realize what was going on. But and then those who aren't are basically I fight, keep fighting for myself, which is tough. I don't know what to say, but we're working on it. Oh. Oh. All right. Oh, it's hard. Hold on. Okay, actually this mouthpiece is like a little too like this like bend here, it's like a little too flappy. I don't know if that makes any sense. Flappy. Let me try it for a sec. But yeah, actually I actually really like it. I'm gonna switch to the straight mouthpiece, and the one I use in class, because I've been trying to get ready to do the alto part, so I'm gonna actually practice the alto part. And I've been telling everybody, hey, I'm getting an alto flute. I'm getting alto flute. And they probably did not believe me because because it never like arrived, and it was like never there. Oh, so frustrating. But all right. Whoa, it just extends so much, and it's just like it's hard. I'm just learning, but wow, it's a few quirks, there's a few like there's like this bend here that needs work. There's you can hear it's really weird. You can hear these like sounds when you're using it, like it's like, but you know why? because it's less expensive than the marketed alto flutes. And let me that's called Reverie, and it's by Debussy. I just really need to practice this, but there's like some really neat ones in here. And so let me just talk about the stuff that I have here and what I think about it. These books here, I guess, come on. I know Dr. Christine Porter. Everybody loves Dr. Christine Porter. She's the greatest. She really is good. But can I just say this, Christine? Your work is so nice for the price. Could we just make this a little thicker? We just love you. We would like to see more of you. We would just like to see more of you, Christine. We just like to see more of you. Because there's just so much to the alto flute. Like, it would be really awesome to see like more of these kind of books. But that's it. I mean, you're amazing. Wow. Okay, so the name of this flute, it was $500. Yes. Yes, I spent $500 on this. I can't believe people. Seriously, it's none of your business how much people make in their jobs, because yes, I did work a job, and yes, I did want to treat myself, and yes, you know what? I just feel really frustrated that my stalker cost me thousands of dollars. These people have contributed to the shit, and they're like, and they act like they care about welfare funds when you guys are like making it really hard for people not to lawyer up. So you guys suck. Leave me alone. But as far as this flute goes and everything goes like that, it's like a brand called Joaline. And I'm just noticing some issues with it, like over here. See how high that is? It's playable. So it's probably your least. It just needs a few, tweaks, but it actually works better than the one that maybe I'm confused, but I feel like it works better or is easier to play for me than the other alto that I played for more money. But it may have more issues with it. So let's just not hold our breath, because it does need adjustments. I would not. Yeah, it does need adjusting. So we're going to have to go to the flute center to get it adjusted, or whatever, wherever that is. And I don't want to leave it there either, because like, there's like a few things that are like off that I'm noticing. But yeah, it's a really big flute because it's like lower. It's a low flute. So for what you get and what it is, it's really amazing, actually. I'm just really glad. So this was one thing that got me really depressed. Let's just explain it. I had a concert, and I wanted to play the alto part, and everything was going wrong. Like, literally, I'm part of a choir, and I told everybody that I was so excited. I told everybody I was getting this thing. And, everybody gets these expensive, nice, fancy flutes, and this is not by any means fancy. This is it's not fancy. But I was like really excited about it, and it was something really important to me, and it was just, this is what I'm going to play in choir. Like, so yeah, it's just definitely, it's part of my It's just what I like to do. So, it looks fancy to you. It feels fancy because actually a lot of people don't want to deal with China because you order something from them and you may not get it. Probably won't get it. You probably won't. Actually, it's a long distance for something nice to go and not get taken, especially something like this. Okay. So, thank you. So what I wanted to say about it is like how then it got lost because it was sent to this place called Mail Innovation by UPS. So Mail Innovation just is a very bad thing by UPS. They should discontinue using it. Where they just take your package and they don't send it to you for months or weeks, depending. Sorry. So it was very stressful to me because I wasn't getting my package. And I was like, it took me almost a month to get this. I think it was like a few weeks late because this Mail Innovations just, and I was convinced they stole it. I was convinced because it wasn't arriving and I had to, I'm not going to get into all the details about it, but basically, more than that, but yeah, it was, it's very bad. So like I had to go to my flute choir and just tell them like, I don't actually have this flute. I don't even actually have it. The teacher had a pearl, and let me just talk about the difference between the pearl and the quality level of this and what I've learned. So the pearl alto flute is considered to be the least expensive alto flute that you can purchase on the market right now. So, but it's like $1,500. Reputable, the least expensive, reputable. Okay. This one was $500. So how does it compare? So let's talk about that. This one has more adjustments needed, and I would say, and it's easier to play, but you notice like it feels a little cheaper, like it's like more, it's like lighter weight, and it's like a little chintzier. Like I just noticed like more like issues, kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but as far as the playability, it's easier to play, to get a sound out for me anyway. But I actually would have to literally sit down with both of them to give you more of an idea than that, because I did play the pearl one and it's beautiful. It's actually like really beautiful. If I was trialing both flutes, both the pearl and this one, I probably would pick the pearl if I had a choice, because it's, better quality and stuff, but yeah. So if, and it needed less adjustments, I think, and it's just a very nice, you can just tell it's a very nice flute. But this one is, if you don't have a lot of money, this one's actually, I think, let me just get adjusted, but for now it's definitely playable. I don't notice anything. It does need adjustments. So yeah, I think that's all I can really say. I'm very excited because it's like really nice for what I spent on it and everything, and it was a nice this was actually the nicest thing I purchased for myself or did for myself in like years. And I know that I'm going to get a lot of use out of it because I've been playing for over a year in the choir, but I'm also not first chair. I'm like fourth or third chair because like I am very Like, compared to the other people are just better than me. So there you go. That's why. And I do like playing the parts I do play. But yeah. Yeah, so it's like a nice way to contribute playing a background type thing for people and feeling more like contributing beneficially to the group. So that makes me happy. And with the amount of work I put into it, I just think it would be. Thank you. I miss you guys. I am really happy. The other stuff, the stuff that was going on in my personal life. So let's just talk about, did I get in trouble? So I want to address this because I can. Did I get in trouble for doing anything wrong with like lying about my finances, or did I defraud anybody the way that it's being going around? No. There was no fines for anything I did because I didn't do anything wrong. So basically all they wanted was just more information. That was it. And like literally my stalker and the troller group like ran with this stuff and just made shit up that I somehow defrauded and did all this stuff. Like, no. No. And yeah, so yeah, I really I also am gonna be in a concert too as Car, and I play the sax and the flute. So it is, and I'm actually going to be doing more like practicing of my instruments right now versus playing and doing the doll stuff, because like you guys know about me that I do take breaks from the hobby sometimes, and the stuff that's been happening um has made me feel like I just want to like take a break. Like the financial component of the hobby, um like where there's just a lot of people being hurt. So like so for those of you guys who don't know, I'm part of the Reborn Doll hobby where I make these dolls. These dolls. That's part of my art that I do. And like let me just explain why I'm taking a break and when I think I'm going to be back. So the reason I'm taking a break is basically money burnout, because of the stuff happening with my stalker, but also basically the cost of the kits are a lot more money. I don't like the kits that are like it's not, I like them, but they're just not ones that I want, you know. And for the price, I'm not going to buy. So I've basically been taking a break because of the financial stuff and all of it. So, um, yeah, so it's just basically financial stuff, reasons why. And, I don't really plan on coming back, to the hobby anytime very soon. But if I do come back, you will see some videos. You will see just videos of me like doing stuff painting, or whether it be just like a role play video or something. So just it will start to slowly come back. But right now I just over the holiday and stuff and just how much money they are, I don't plan on buying any new kits for like until I'm finished the ones that are here. And that could take whatever amount of time it takes. The reason why is that they're expensive. It's wasteful. I can't afford it. I'm getting harassed and harangued in the community and hobby for having people are upset that I bought, inexpensive sculpts, and I didn't mean to upset anybody. I really just trying to not be priced out of the hobby, but I'm afraid that that's what happened. So people are like, hey, if you can't afford this, you shouldn't buy these sculpts. You should just leave. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. I think I'm just going to leave. So like, Right. You can be like the only sad, unhappy camper around. I don't know what to say because I've been doing this for so long that I just need a break anyways. So it's like, have fun. I mean the cost of it is just like yeah. I mean, do what I want, I get it, but I just don't want to upset or trot on anybody's ethics. But at the same time, a part of it is I just need a break. First of all. Second of all, I'm not going to do something that is ethically unsound to people and like upsets them, you know? Yeah. But at the same time, Dulcedora, I want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be around. I just wanted to come out of like hibernation because I was like happy about this, which is good. I will let you guys know how the repairs go. I'm not trying to I'm still not quite okay. That's partly why like it's hard because I still have like I feel like I have a lot of unfinished business and then I'm processing things and I'm not good at hiding how I feel or whatever and that's yeah. So but I don't want to like I don't know. So I will be back. I'm not saying hey um no reborn dolls. I don't know if I'm going to be back on the same capacity for sure. Like, and I'm not coming back till well after the holidays. And I don't even know if I'm going to come back on the Mommy Cast channel at all, period. And I don't even know if I'm going to be back. I just don't. But I will let you guys know like what's going on because like either way, um, yeah, thank you. Like I was worried about me too, but I actually am less worried. I'm less worried about me now. Cuz things I just wanted to say things are squared away except for my housing, but I'm fighting the good fight, okay? So I have to like really fight the good fight, but I feel like things are like the stuff that they did to my income and my health insurance and stuff like that is not going to be an issue moving forward because they have all the information they need and you can't cheat on an audit. So people are saying like all this crap and my audit didn't involve IRS. I actually that's such crap. So I don't know where that came from. When I said I was audited, I let them believe what they want to believe. Oh, the IRS audited you. Okay, whatever. But yeah. So, but that's the thing. I'm not going to. But you see, I'm not going to be able because my mental health is still like I'm still working on it, and I will just enjoy this new instrument and I'm going to get it serviced. But I just wanted you guys to know that I am going to be back at some point. The gist of it is just that I'm going to be back at some point. I'm not going to be back until after Christmas. I just wanted to pop in and enjoy this, but I guess because of like the way I feeling lately and the amount of stress I've been under, that I'm still kind of leaking. Sorry. But we can still enjoy. Okay, like I got something nice, whatever, and like finally working out. The financial stuff has been worked out. That stuff the person did to me is not affected, is not going to be a problem moving forward as far as that goes. Especially when they saw the legal fees, they were like, oh, okay, you're good. So that kind of hold on, let me like go get Clee. What had happened was people have been but they left these videos up about stuff that wasn't true and I was like, oh crap. Well, I guess people can say whatever they want on YouTube. I think the platform, and this is just my opinion, is kind of because some issues with it Can I say that? Because, like, if somebody's saying something that's not actually truthful and you can prove that it's not true, shouldn't there be like a way you can get it taken down? Especially they're making stuff up about you and whatever. It's like accusing you of a crime or something. To me, but thank you. I mean, yeah, because they don't, but you know what? Like, YouTube has lost money off of this. I think they make so much money that you're right. They don't probably care. But, like, I think that it would be nice. I'm going to say something. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I can understand if people have, like, an opinion about something and they didn't talk to you, so they wouldn't know. But it's just trolling. Hey. So, yeah. But I didn't want to clear that up because there's like videos they put up saying all this crap about like that I defrauded the IRS or something, or all this, and it's like not true. So I don't know what that is even. Yeah. So the stuff about the IRS is just crap. I basically said I was being audited. That does not mean IRS is involved in anything. So more than one agency can audit somebody. So yeah, like audit, just pull all your records and look at it and just make sure everything's on up and up. So that went well. There was no problem. The only issue is they're obligated. So the issue is this person from YouTube, land stalked me, made allegations, and I was audited. That is okay, because it's gotten solved. But what she did wasn't all right, but because she made it up. But hey, Kathy, can you make me a shake? So that was kind of a thing that happened. And the other thing is that this woman is saying that I'm lazy and that like I just am not, that I'm not working because I'm so lazy. And you know, she's not my doctors or anything, but I can tell you that she has every opportunity to take advantage of the same goals that she has for me, for herself. You know, you can get a job too then. If you think, and like, you know what, the minute, oh, my TikToks are cute though, but like literally she said that I am like lazy and I don't get a job and stuff, but yet she's sitting there and she has similar concerns health-wise, very similar, and she's like, I'm too sick to work. I'm like, yeah, I know. And you know what, if you're gonna go around telling somebody else and you're not a doctor to go get a job, why don't you go get a job? Like, so that kind of hypocrisy is ridiculous. So, like, you think that you somehow have a right, and these people have a right to say that that I am lazy. No, she literally was saying I was lazy. That's why I didn't have a job. It's like, yeah, where's yours? So yeah. Oh, I work for myself. Okay. Well, you just put me through 12 hours worth of paperwork, hell. And I did not have food over Thanksgiving, except for what people gave me at their house. And the IRS is willing to make house calls. So, you know, if you do have a business and you keep claiming people don't pay their taxes, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I did. And what happened was I actually, hold on. I did try working, but I didn't realize that my health was too bad to do it. But I knew that it could happen, but I wanted to try anyways. However, I'm working on my health right now, and so people know my plans. I actually found that working for somebody else, as somebody who is autistic and stuff like that, it's actually harder than I thought in an office. But every day I look for a job. So let me just actually explain this for a sec. Every day I'm looking. So it's not like I'm just, oh, like that's it. I'm too sick to do it right now. But if I can find a job doing sterilization tech versus chairside assistant, I might be able to do it for like less hours. Maybe I could work on my health and do this at the same time. I just look every day just in case something just really is too perfect not to jump on. Okay. So every day I look, every day. So what they're saying is like, crap, even though I am too sick to do it, I still want to. So if I do find something that's like really perfect, I might push myself again, even though I shouldn't be doing it because of health issues. So I don't give up. I mean, it's right now, there's no, there's no Steritech available right now. And just so everybody knows, I'm overqualified for being a Steritech. I actually have, I did pass my exams to do x-rays and radiology and infection control. So technically I could be a chairside assistant if I find the right dentist willing to give me a chance. But if people are like, hey, Cass, what happens if you don't find a job doing that? I have a backup plan, and I don't want to get into the detail about it because I'm like really worried that they'll try to do something. But I do have a license in something else that I'm interested in, and I have been doing continuing education credits towards doing a good job with that. So I'm not actually giving up on it. So other option is to work for myself and rent an office space, and like all the stuff that I've been doing continuing education wise ties into this. And if you guys are like, well, what are you gonna do? Okay, my computer's kind of, all right, I'm sorry, my computer's stupid. But basically the goal is to, yeah, thank you. I'm actually, okay, you know what? I'm going to let it out of the bag. I'm a massage therapist, and I want to help people with their chronic pain and issues. People who have fibromyalgia, people who have, other issues with pain, disorders, inflammation. I want to really focus in on specifically autoimmune issues and stuff like endometriosis, which really affects the entire body, not just so it has an inflammation issue. So lupus, Lyme disease, MS, all those kind of inflammatory responses and markers in the body. I've been thinking of a way to better treat it than other people, which would really involve more like lymphatic drainage and more hip openers for some people, and certain things. And so I want to really like focus on pioneering techniques specifically for specifically for people who have like these kind of inflammatory responses. And I also want to work with people who have conversion disorders, because I do believe that there's a lot to deal with stress and different things like that, stress and anxiety and trauma and PTSD, and how it relates and can be released by massage therapy. So that's a big thing because there's like a lot that goes into that. But There's like a lot of interesting things with the neck and the hips for people who have trauma. And it depends on the kind of trauma and just the way you look at the body and where they hold the tension. So this is kind of where I'm going. I'm probably going to end up working for myself at some point because I'm just not, I already have enough issues with my own disabilities. Um, I can lower my table so that I have my own ability to have reasonable accommodation. I don't have to write letters to my employers. I don't have to any of it. All I need is to either sublease an office space, which my eyes are peeled for. So people don't want to believe what they're going to believe. Like they don't realize that I'm actually working things out, but I have to get my mental health and physical health to a peak state, which I'm like working on. So also my social media is not good. This is not good. So I basically need to kind of like step back from the doll community and start to really think about how like my content benefits others basically and myself. So these are all self-care things that I'm doing. So there's just a lot going on, but this is something that I'm working on. And I just really need to, now I probably work like 2 days a week or something. That's all I can handle. So this is kind of a thing I want to do. I don't know, just probably not a doctor, just Cassie trying to make people happy. I don't know, and not in a bad way. I'm talking about, because I know that this will get twisted, but I don't think people really understand that, like, when you are a massage therapist, that basically the stakes are pretty high. You work really hard to get your license and stuff. And I know there's gonna be like a lot of like jokes cracked on me and stuff, and it's just like, dude, I just want to help people who are in pain. Okay, that's it. And I just want to like, I don't know. So I wear those to work because that gives it a more because I have, I don't financially where we're at, I have a lot of yoga clothes, but I don't have professional clothes. But wearing just scrubs helps because, those are clinical, so it's more people will get it. And plus it's just function. I can't afford to be buying a lot of different yeah, let's talk about it. So I love Connections Unstable. I love the doll community, the reborn doll community of people. I love them. And hurting people cause problems, and I'm not the doll community. I'm one person who's struggling. Okay, I'm going through some changes in my life. But absolutely, you're right. It's not the community. It's not the dolls that cause the problem. It's not, I think that's really important to remember that it's not. The people who caused the biggest problems weren't even in the community. The people that I had problems with that were in the community, they they're just hurting people, and they have the ability to, and you can tell And they have the ability to be like, hey, I'm sorry, you know, and like, as do I. But the people who really hurt me the most were people who weren't from the community actually at all. They just kind of like followed me into it and just this is why a lot of us are in pain is because of people like that. Like just people who just like to hurt people just for the sport of it. And I think the hardest thing is the allegations that people were making. Nobody bothered to sit down with me and talk to me about, hey, you know, because their goal wasn't to understand. Nobody's goal was to understand. Like they don't know that I look every day for a job, even though I'm too sick to have one right now. But that I want so much to work, it's unbelievable. Like if people are like, hey, what are your symptoms that are holding you back from work? It's like, dude, I don't want to feel picked over, but I have problems. Okay. Like, I don't want to get into it. Like, I don't want this to be like about my personal business anymore. I made a mistake and I was not to talk about the personal stuff. All that personal stuff was not, but it got out there because people being very invasive and just me being too open when I wasn't feeling well. But I still have plans and wishes and dreams. And I don't have a business or anything, but it's okay to have dreams and try to work your way up. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to leave you with that. And think that there's always like room for hope, right? Just be happy. Most of the things they want to know, they don't need to know. It's like, I think it's hard because it's like the boundaries that I have, they take advantage of that. They're not that great and that I need to work on myself. So, but we actually have some really fun projects coming, like puzzles and all sorts of cool stuff. I have like an insane asylum puzzle coming, and I've been doing some really fun stuff with that. And check it. This is how this one's coming. It's fun. Hey. So, yeah, I'm just happy, like, because I just was like thinking things so dire, and I was like, oh, everything's falling apart. I'm never gonna get this item. And anyway, I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming to my live. Everything's great. So the financial stuff that they caused me because they got into my personal business has been solved. I'm not in any kind of trouble because I didn't do anything wrong. Again, don't know how I can like express that. I was about ready to lose my health insurance because of this stupid, and I lost all my food over Thanksgiving. I know that she did that on purpose. They're sick. I'm allowed to treat myself once in a while, and actually is none of anybody's business where my money comes from or doesn't come from. And I actually have personal plans in my life when it comes to work, and it may not be for somebody else, but it will be for myself, and I will help others. That's why I've been doing a lot of continuing educational things, because I want that to benefit what I'm doing with people, and keeping up with ideas about psychology and things like that is not as a manipulation, because she wrote this thing to somebody that I was taking classes in psychology to manipulate so I could mind control people as followers, which what point is that for? First of all, I enjoy learning about it. I like helping people. And the type of body work that I'm going to be doing is related to trauma. And so I just thought that if I had those skills that maybe I could do more So oftentimes, every time I do my continuing educational things, it relates to work, job, employment, and things that skills that I could have for. So I'm being made fun of because I found an inexpensive way to continuing my knowledge and to continuing trying to keep up on skills that could benefit me in a workplace. So that's just crap. It's just so my doesn't matter, but I'm still going to study what I like to study. I'm going to talk about what I like to study when I do come back. It's going to be something that I enjoy talking about. It is what it is. Well, I will talk then. Great. Honestly, at this point, not really. That's not true. That's a lie. A lot of things are starting to get better. That's a better way of putting it. So we'll just keep at it. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Were you happy with